Crossref is a system that can handle your item collections. These item collections are accessible via an API. We will test this API a little bit later on. This video is a demonstration of the system. There is another video covering how to set up a Crossref system. There is a link to that video in the description below. We can browse through our item collection like this. The items are presented here, one item per row, or if we click this button, we get a full presentation of the item, and we can also browse through our items in full presentation mode like this. If you wish to update an item, you click this button. You do some change, then you press save. Crossref registers the date when the item was modified or created, and also who has modified and created the item. If you want to create a new item, you click this button, you fill something in, and then you press create. Crossref will give each item a unique ID. And there is a search interface here. Just type something into a search field and press search. The search word is highlighted here. You can make personal color selections like this. You can also filter on these color selections. We can also email this selection. It's possible to create lists. If we, for instance, wish to list all the items created last month, we can have a list item for this. We can also list, for instance, all items from New York like this. You can create reports. There is also an import module. You can drop CSV files. You can select the delimiter in your file and then you press load. You can select different import methods. You have the possibility to view the contents in the file before you save this in the database. Now let's take a look at the API. You can search, update, create and delete items via this API as long as you have the API key, which we have submitted here. If we look at this first method here, fields, this will return all the fields in your collection. Fields, for instance, first name, last name, etc. If we execute this method, we see a list of all the fields in our collection, first name, etc. Field code is an abbreviation of the field name. You can list a single item if you know the item ID. And you can execute a search on any field if you know the field code. CO, county, New York. We can see that we got 14 hits. We're at page number 1, and there are totally 2 pages.